A house deal on short-term highway funding. San Franciscans get a new parkway, and Las Vegas' thirst for water solved. That and more on Construction News Tracker, brought to you by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. $8 billion would be added to the nation's Highway Trust Fund to cover the next 5 months of spending through December. That's the result of a vote of 312 to 119 by the House of Representatives, and is the 34th stopgap granted by lawmakers since 2008. Faced with the July 31st deadline for the nation's coffers to go broke, the House again delayed any talk of a long-term funding proposal sought by the construction industry. The Highway Trust Fund has been repeatedly short some $15 billion annually as gas tax revenue continues to fall short and efforts to raise the tax have fallen on deaf ears. Facing years of drought, Las Vegas began a project in 2009 to reach deeper into Lake Mead as a means of ensuring continued supply. With the lake itself reaching dangerous levels, the Southern Nevada Water Authority spent $817 million to construct the so-called Long Straw. The city gets 90% of its water from the lake behind Hoover Dam. The new intake reaches 100 feet into the lake bottom and has a dome roof that works similar to a bathtub drain. It's taken decades to plan, but the massive Ohio River Bridges project in Louisville, Kentucky is steaming along. Updating you on the $1.8 billion downtown crossing, the freestanding towers as high as 280 feet are being completed, making room for 560 precast panels that will be joined to form the bridge this fall.
As these towers start topping out, these cables start going in, and you'll start seeing the bridge really take shape.
The design-build project will have 60 new overpasses and untangle that so-called spaghetti junction of Interstate Highways 64, 65, and 71 when completed.
We'll have traffic on this thing in January 2016, so it's a really exciting time to see all these changes going on with the bridge.
It'll mark the creation of a 2,100-foot-long, 3-tower cable-stayed structure and bring a new 6-lane highway to Louisville. San Franciscans have a recently completed parkway that takes them into a merger of 2 of California's iconic highways. The 1 and the 101 then delivers them onto the Golden Gate Bridge. The new Presidio Parkway consists of 1.6 miles and 2 new tunnels. It replaces Doyle Drive at a cost of $1.1 billion and 15 years of planning and studies to become a reality, as well as a smoother ride. Traveling across the U.S., you may encounter some infrastructure that dates back 95 years. Embedded in the ground at various points between New York and Los Angeles is a series of 70-foot-long arrows used to point aviators carrying mail. The directional guides preceded radio waves, and one of them still exists atop a bluff near St. George, Utah. Built of concrete, the arrows were constructed near lighthouses and painted a bright yellow so pilots could spot them from 10 miles high. As radio navigation came into vogue, the arrow project was stopped before completion and left to the elements. We want to advise you of a new addition to our 4constructionpros.com website. The Profit Matters channel is a means to highlight new technologies, cutting costs, and improving productivity. Management and cost-efficient ideas, Profit Matters is designed to help contractors squeeze more from the projects. We hope you make a visit to the news site. Wrapping up now, success always occurs in private and failure in full view. This is Construction News Tracker, looking over the industry that makes the world a better place, brought to you by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. Catch us on social media sites as well, Twitter at #ConstructionNews and Facebook at 4constructionpros, as the streaming web never ends.